And I would argue 90% of the time it's not about price, it's about a self-value. Because if I told you little Timmy's soccer camp is going to be $2,000, I'm going to bet the ranch that nobody balks. They're like, all right, we'll figure it out. Okay, so we'll cut that. Like, you just go into solution mode.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when you have to invest, when you have to put your mask on before you put the other mask on, we're like, no, no, let's save the children. It's like, no, 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 save yourself. And that does both, right? So accounting your self-worth to being like, I do need to invest in myself because this is my story. This is my life. Yes, I'm shaping my little children for their life, but ultimately, again, you've got 18 summers and then hands are off. But you have the rest of your life to live, right? So we have to keep that part consistent no matter what phase of this motherhood or just womanhood journey we're going into.
Absolutely. And you've been through so much. Like, what does joy looks like for you? And like, how do you help your clients rediscover their own joy?
You know what I do? I like to add behaviors, so let's call it the shitty ones fall off. And that goes as far as I ask my clients every day, what's one win? What's something you did for you that you didn't feel guilt because you're not a bad person, right? It could be lunch by yourself. It could be, like I said, I went out and read a book in the sun for 2 hours before this podcast. I want you to add things for you. And what they find is everything kind of gets better when they put themselves first. It sounds counterintuitive. You almost think you're
Yes.
selfish, but it's not, because you're a happier mom, you're a more patient partner, you feel better, you look better. I mean, all of these things start adding up. So when we start adding these little micro wins, what my clients are finding is that they're snowballing, and they'll even check in and be like, I have another win today. I've already checked in, but I have another win.